Hi Virgo, welcome to this Tower Love reading. Welcome to this community. My name's Sophia. So what I was picking up was, it was initial feeling. It wasn't a great feeling. For example, say you went for a job interview and they said, sorry, you didn't get the application. You know, that gut, that initial deep hurt feeling. Don't know if it's connected with your person, but it was something's been known. And I don't know if you've just found out, because this energy is at the moment is all about truths and lies and getting people to be more truthful, and the true frequency is what I call it, Virgo. But at the moment, this is something I feel it might be different. I want to jump in with the cards because I just felt that, yes, it was this heartbreak. I don't know. Oh, this is an ending of something. Ending of deception. So they want this as well, right? Okay, so let's jump in. I want to jump in straight away so I can see what this was, because I didn't want to stay in that energy to figure it out. So Virgo, you got the Three of Swords, the Death card, and the Five of Swords. So this is what that initial kind of heartbreak energy I said I was feeling at the beginning, the Three of Swords. This ending is about you, something about controlling your, I'll just be honest, and it could be elements within you or your person. I feel, I'll be honest, it's you. There's that you emotionally manipulation is what I'm getting. So there's something like, and you might feel, oh, I don't do that. Literally, if you go to your person and you're flirting with them, that's using, emotions, really, because men, they're heightened emotionally, sexually. So you're using your power of influence, which is internal, which is emotions, to influence his emotions. There's something about emotionally stop influencing people, because it creates heartbreak to you and to others. Emotionally, there's something about control, and there's something, it could be, other tarot readers saying that your person is so narcissistic with this planet. Come on now, with how many mind control plugged into the matrix. We're supposed to be free and abundant. Of course we've got narcissistic traits within all of us, because we're rebelling against something that controls us. So narcissistic traits, sorry, I'm dyslexic, I can't say some words, right? And that's even basic words. So there's something with that with you, or you may say with your person, that you try to control others with, like I said, there could be flirting. It could be as basic as flirting, because it's heartbreak. So you're breaking people's heart, or people pleasing. It could be that, that is another kind of control. And you might think, well, I don't have any element of control within me, but my person is very controlling and narcissistic, right? But what I'm saying is, well, what do you use to manipulate of control? Now, there was a person who booked me for a tarot reading. I won't say the name, I can't remember it anyway, but she booked me and she said, oh, I say it is 2 to 3 weeks for a reading, or 7 to 14 days. And day 4, she emailed me. She said, do you know when my reading is? I said, it's on the website, 7 to 14 days waiting list. It's only day 4, right? And then like day 6, she said, sorry to bother you, but do you have a specific date for me? And I said to her, I was quite polite, and this is me, right? I said, did you get the automatic reply sent from PayPal? So it's not sent from me. PayPal is massive, so they do send the automatic reply. You missed it. I didn't miss it. PayPal didn't miss it. You missed it. I said, it says 7 to 14 days. And I said, but read the previous email. Told you 7 to 14 days. Right? And she said, fine. Guess what happened? A couple of days later, right, I was so pissed off, and I thought, listen, if she emails me again, I'll probably just refund her. And when I read her, lovely woman, but had this element of control. And I said to her, I just wanted to refund her, because she was using people in a manipulated way of saying things like, oh, you know, when's the reading? I'm so eager to know when the reading is, trying to control me to put her reading in others who booked before her. And she didn't notice. Well, I don't know if she didn't notice, because I reckon she did. But that, she probably didn't think it as bad as what it to be. And I'm saying there's something here that needs to die. That's why I'm going to it, because the death card, this heartbreak, which it needs to die. And this is you. The readings is, this is you. There's an element like that. I said to her straight. I said, you manipulate people around you with this softly face, this gentle tone. I said, but it's manipulation. So she could be saying to people, listen, please, Bob didn't show up for work, so can you stay over because of it's so stressful at the moment. I really would appreciate knowing that that person can't stay, can't get a childminder, worked overtime all last week, but she would manipulate. That's that woman who booked me. Right, there's something here that you do. It's either flirting with a heart or something to do with the heart. You go to their weakness, to the heart. Do you see? That needs to die. And this is connected. And I said to her in the reading, I said to her, listen, I'm pissed off because you're trying to manipulate me, but you must be manipulating others, because to manipulate me, and I'm hardcore, you obviously don't see you're doing it. Because anyone to manipulate me would know I would go back and cuss and argue. So she obviously didn't know she was doing it. So I said, you need to go back and work on your childhood of who manipulated you to then manipulate others. So there's some work you need to do, right? To go, because death is reborn. So birth a new life. There's skeletons in the cupboard which you're ignoring. You're wearing a mask, right? And look, the cauldron, I think that's what it's called, manipulation, because manifestation is a manipulation of form, right? Energetic form of energy, all the alchemical elements. So that needs to die. This manipulative puppeteering, can you see? It looks like he's puppeteering skeleton people. You puppeteer people to your wishes, desires. It needs to die. Five of Swords is like you try to win at all costs. You could be connected to a Virgo. I'm just saying. So anyway, oh, is this Virgo? Oh, come. No, Aquarius. Sorry, both. So the King of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and Temperance. So this is about, you feel your person loves you, right? And this is in an altered verse, because this is dreamy. So you could have dreams about your person, or energetically connected to them in an altered verse of reality. Meaning, like, you could have, you know, some people talk about, oh, I connect with my person in 5D. You could be connected like that with your person and feel them. But underneath your person, well, on top of your, it's heartbreak. So you're not with your person. There's a separation, but you feel and you love your person, and you know they're twin flames, or you're connected to dolphins. Dolphins have that wicked telepathic sounds and stuff. That's why I said telepathic, right? But he only gives you a dash. Look, his toes in the water. All connected and dreamy, but you're separated, but he only gives you a little bit. This will change when you cut out this shit. Look, cut it out and be in your truth. This needs to die. Your truth is not your truth. You're people pleasing. You're doing things that are incorrect. There's an element of you that, like I said at the beginning, right? And that needs to be, you need to be in your truth and get onto your twin flame, whatever you want to call it, your passion, your person journey. And all my aces in the card has all the elements, meaning learning to manifest your truths, because you manifest by deception, by manipulation. And you might say, oh, that's bad, but you know, I don't think you're doing spells up in here. But like I said, all right, there's an element of a little bit of flirting and stuff in life, but I think this is like you do it on the subconscious. Five of Swords here is from childhood. There's something, look, you was in the dark, right, which was negative from your childhood, that makes this behavioural pattern that is having now. And I think you know it. If you're resonating, you know it. And once again, look, manipulation. See? Manipulation. So you could actually, I've just seen this card, you could be doing spells as well. The Temperance is balancing out what you think is impossible to possible. So you could be literally like flirting or doing something, you know, like that, to get your person because you think it's impossible to get him another way. Something like that. Do you see? It's like when I said to that person, you could be, because she was a boss, I said, you're manipulating staff, and I know that anyway. I said, but instead of dealing with it another way, if someone doesn't turn up for work, maybe they don't want to see you, then you go about it another way. Don't keep manipulating. There's something here about, look, two-faced. Two-faced. And that's it. And I'm telling you, I don't feel it's your person. It could be for some of you. But if it is, you'll be like, yep, that's my person. That's my person. But if this is your person, then what is inside this is a mirror. This is two faces in one body. That's a Temperance. This is my twin flame card. So he is mirroring to you the negative, but I've got it instead, because I've got a couple of cards with negative, so I've got it green. Green is the heart chakra. Hello, you are doing it 3D. Manipulation. Loving yourself, union with self, right? This is to do with heartbreaking as a child, something like that. Tears as a child. Couldn't be teary as a child, or couldn't be upset as a child. Had to be the adult, maybe cooking and cleaning, and so something like that with this reading. You had to be strong, and you know, so you had to. It's like someone who's, and I remember my person said it to me. I don't know why I remember it. Well, I do know, but anyway, because he's a security guard, and he said when he catches people that steal, he said people just keep stealing until they get caught. They don't just stop. And that always stuck with me. And there's something here, like for a child, you might have been like the adult in the, you know, what is it, the older out of all the children, or you felt like the nurturing one. So you had to do your best, and that had to be deceitful. You might have to go and lie to people. You had to like flirt to get what you want, to help a household, something like that. Maybe you had to steal to get food. I'm just saying. But you haven't left that pattern. Because when my person said that, I was like, oh yeah, that's true. Why would they stop? They just stop when they get caught. This is you getting catch. 5 of Swords, right? That could be by me, by someone else, but your person who's not coming, this is what they are whatever, reflection to you. Stop being two-faced. Stop manipulating, right? Do it the correct way. What is the correct way, Sophia? Book me and I'll help you. This is because your person just comes in and out and just a shag buddy, right? Just sleeps with you. This is about you loving yourself, you respecting yourself, you guiding yourself to go down your own wishes and desires, and putting in boundaries and all this kind of thing. And once again, this is about balancing out the negative and positive. See the white and the dark on the horse? And look, he's even wearing a mask, reflecting to you about the mask you wear, how people look at the eyes, see you. This is something about how people see you as it's either or. You're either really bossy, you're really nice and really like, oh, I think it's more of this softly people pleasing, gentle soul. And I'm not saying you're not that, to get your own way. It don't wash with your person. It just comes in, shag and go. And he doesn't know that. Don't go and email him, you're fucking using me. I'm like, they are teaching you of something massive here, as of all connections. As of all connections. So look, this is your person, totally adores you, dreaming about you, thinking about you. You're connecting with them, but on the altered verse. This needs to be pulled down to the planet Earth, right? And this needs to be grounded so that you know. I feel you're doing it the wrong way round. It needs to die and cut out. Look, the Death card and the Ace of Swords. Die, cut this shit out. The delay, Temperance's delay, is because 5 of Swords. You're trying to win at all costs, but you're doing it the wrong way. The positive of the Five of Swords is self-love, not selfish. Self-love. So if you want to know about self-love, then book me, book someone in this community. There's loads of stuff you can do here if you're listening to this, because you have someone here who you are connected with properly. And you're just missing the dots of why you're here, what you need to do, how to push this forward. You're following an old belief system that I don't even, you know, but you don't know you're following. You know now, but you're not realizing how it's affecting you deeply. This cycle keeps going on. You see this cycle? Look, it's like a zero, right? Over and over and over, this will keep going on until you end it. And it's quite easy to change when you've got help and assistance. Otherwise, death, it needs to die. This isn't a suggestion. When the death card comes out, it's the most serious card to me, because death is an ending. It's not you should end or you gotta end, or maybe it needs to die. And they're even clarifying it with the cut it out with the sword, right? This is very important, this reading. So I strongly suggest, if you're not ready, at least go through my playlist and find out why you are here. Why are you so divinely connected with this person? They are here to guide you onto your path. So that's it. Speak to you later.